Okay, you have your Jonathan Isaac. He's the one who played for the Orlando Magic. He was a forward, and he tore his ACL against the Sacramento Kings. It was 132 to 116 win. I believe it was late in the fourth quarter. He was doing like some type of layup drive, trying to go around two defenders, and he landed pretty nasty on his left knee. And it was kind of sad because back in Washington, it was his first game back, man. January 1st, he actually had a hyperextended knee. He had a brace on. And you had different people, man, from the Sacramento Kings. They were like, hey, keep your head up. Because one individual named Buzz, he went through that same situation back in high school when he tore his ACL. And it's very tough, man, just going back there and, it kind of destroy your confidence. Like, damn, like, I'm trying to go hard, but I don't want to go too hard now because I don't want to go through another set of injury. And therefore, it's going to derail my NBA career. Then I got to go ahead and, get the surgery. But what's really I want to talk about is this, that, some people want to scold him because of his stance on not kneeling for the national anthem. Now, during the national anthem, a lot of NBA players were kneeling. That's their personal, problem. They was doing that for the Black Lives Matter movement and respect for African Americans, in law enforcement, the police brutality, okay? And we understand that that's been going on for a very long time. But, he stood up, and he was one of the people that stood up, and one of his reasoning is that in the post game he was just saying like, listen, I live for Jesus Christ. It's just the gospel that I live on. It's people that we live on a day-to-day basis that we shouldn't, things that we shouldn't be doing, things that we advocate for long periods of time that we shouldn't be doing, things that we have said. He was just saying we should have really accountability of taking consideration of that, in our love for Christ, because me putting on a shirt and me kneeling for a flag has not going to do any significance for Black Lives Matter. And that's his personal opinion. Now, and I'm actually kind of stand for it a little bit because, as a Christian, man, as you walk in this life, for those who knows that, we're going to have to consider our trials and tribulations as pure joy, man. At the end of the day, it's never meant for us to have a long, just a great, a wide path. We're supposed to be narrow, as we enter the gate. And all the prophets, if you read the Bible and educate yourself, all the prophets went through a lot of things. You got, even Apostle Paul, when he's writing these letters, man, he was Jews, but he ended up, he got himself beheaded. At the end of the day, you got Mark, got killed by bow and arrows. Peter, he was crucified upside down on the cross, man, for following Christ and doing these proceedings. So, if the world hates you, just know that it hated me before it hated you. And this was the things that Jesus Christ said. And, the Bible did not promise us that we was going to have a luxurious life. But at the same time, be first seek his kingdom and pursue righteousness. All these things will be given to you. And I think this is pretty much what Jonathan Isaac was really advocating for. And, it's not really just putting everybody and Christians in a religious statement, because a lot of people believe like, okay, well, you're going to lose religion to justify why you're not going to be standing up for your people. And this is the type of thing that we have to get rid of in the Black community. I truly believe is that we have to have a monolithic thought. We always have to think the same, do the same thing. You have Christians, some periodically saying that's what he get. I'm like, what do you mean that's what he get? So you're going to shame this brother because he has a different opinion and he don't want to kneel down for the flag. And all of those people that's kneeling down for the flag and probably not even doing anything for the Black community. What about Jonathan Isaac was standing up and he's still doing great things for the community behind the scenes that you don't even know about? Giving money for kids, inner city kids for scholarships, giving them connections to actually like, hey, if you not only just to play basketball, but how to start your own league one day, if that's truly what you want to do for your life. We tend to, I truly believe this, man. This is why I'm making this video. Like, I truly believe that we just want people to think the same, man. And we're quick to judge so many people based on our emotions. And this is how we can get easily manipulated through scams, through anything. Like, people sell us a promise. Something about like, hey, give me money on this and I will help you out in your situation because of this. At the end of the day, man, this is what he truly believes. And I think this was a great, beautiful statement. It didn't say that he didn't care about Black Lives Matter. It didn't say that he's not for it, he don't support it. It just felt like, in this particular moment, man, why I have to be mandated to wear a shirt about it and just kneel down. Like, at the end of the day, I am for my people. Like, I know I don't have to wear all this type of stuff and this linen and kneel down, just to just tell people that, I'm here for it. I'm here for my people. Like, it's showed through your actions, man, show by an example. And you can use your platform as a basketball player to like, what, even though I did got this injury here, but I'm still going to recover. I don't know what you do on this off time, but you can make a YouTube video. You can go ahead and do some sponsorships or anything, man, and start encouraging others. Write books about your experience, man, coming from the NBA from a Christian perspective. There's many things that you can do that can help a black child or a Hispanic child or anyone, man, of that matter, that is against police brutality, that's against evilness and wickedness. And at the end of the day, we have to fight this. I mean, people want him to, like, say, if he would have, because I was reading this Yahoo Sports article, and they were saying, like, man, he could have went to Capitol Hill, try to pressure more power, political power. Yeah, that's cool, but I mean, if you find this to come this from a spiritual perspective, and I have nothing but respect for that man. And this is coming from a Christian perspective, man. So, I mean, I don't know if people are going to disagree with this. I still, and you watch my videos, you watch my older videos, people who coming in here now just seeing this, that what I stand for African Americans and for the Black Lives Matter movement, okay? Now, you got some people who might have a negative expectancy of the Black Lives Matter movement. They feel like it's not even for black men. I mean, you got black women running it, and then they really pushing forward to LGBTQT communities. And that's like, what's that has anything significance for black men getting killed? Now, you do have gays get killed all the time. They might not get reported, but they do as well. But at the same time, man, I just really truly feel like, we can't have all this division because someone believe in what they believe in. I mean, like, you're gonna wish harm on him and say that's what he did because he decided not to kneel. What kind of mindset is that? You wishing ill will on the individual, man. So it's just like, I know as human beings, man, no matter what you do, people always gonna look at the outside looking in, and if you don't do any certain things or agree with them or the national as a popular or group think, then you're gonna be scolded. And it's just sad that you got sometimes your own people saying that he made a trash statement because he put religion into it, or he put in his belief in Christ, why he stand for what he stood for and standing up for the flag, even though we've been doing that for many years. Now we just having the courage to kneel down. It's pretty pathetic and pretty sad, man. So this is pretty much saying we go into our emotions of the people. So I just pray that, I know he's coming back from Washington, man, second game back. Jonathan Isaac, he has a speedy recovery and continue to stand up, if he wants to. If he kneels down, I'll still have respect for him too. But let's just challenge these NBA players and these NFL players or celebrities or people in general, man, to just go in here and just do what they can, use their platform, just to spread awareness, get into some groups, political groups, or even if you feel like you don't have a talent, you don't like speaking about these type of issues, then put some money into it. Put some money to these campaigns of people that's running for office, that's African Americans that want to make a change. Try to contribute to political action committees. Those things, man. That's very good for us, man. Help someone get through law school. Someone that can really get that caveat, be like, what, I carry the burden here, but I just need your financial support. And I think that's the best thing celebrities can do, because at the end of the day, when I hear these things that goes on between African Americans and getting killed and not receiving fair justice and all that stuff, and of course I'm not really thinking about someone that I look up to or celebrities. I'm thinking about for the people. What can we do? Because we living in this shit every day. But I don't think Jonathan Isaac should be really scolded for this. That's my personal opinion. He's still for what he's believing, and that's what a man's supposed to do. And don't conform. He don't need no apologies. I don't want no apologies from him. I don't want him saying like, "Oh, I apologize for the black." No, man, no. You said what you said, and you believe what you believe, and that's what you need to stand on. Now let's move forward and let's get this shit done, man. So that's all I really have to say. I'm not upset about him. So yeah, you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You guys might have a different opinion. Let's have a discussion in the comment section. Donation to the cash out. All that money's gonna go back to the channel. So I really appreciate all the support I can get, man. So I love you guys. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.